Huge shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you're interested in gaining a channel membership, then feel free to head over to my channel profile and click the join button. Also, we do have a Ninjago Discord server. It's a great way to communicate with myself and many others. For more details on that, click the very first link at the very top of the description of this video.
Hello there everybody, and welcome back on into the Overlord X channel here for a new video. And I suppose you could consider today's video to be, well, no, I don't want to call it a rant, right? Because this isn't trying to be a rant. I'm not trying to be inherently negative with this I talk about in today's video. But at the same time, I just want to, you know, just have a discussion. Again, I'm not being too negative or anything with today's video. Again, it's not going to be in the form of a rant or something crazy like that, so don't consider it that way. But it's more of a, I don't know, a reminder, I suppose you could say. And believe it or not, no, today we are finally stepping away from the stereotype here on the channel, as we are not, believe it or not, again, we are not talking about, you know, a new tweet coming from maybe one of the creators of Ninjago talking about something crazy going on in the future of the season, or just in the future of Ninjago in general. We are not talking about that today. But at the same time, this is something that has, like, stemmed from something that we've already discussed that was a tweet, if that makes any sense. And to be more specific with all of you here, it was the Ninjago stuff that you are probably, you know, I'll assume quite familiar with at this point in time. If not, and you want to find out more, of course, feel free to just click onto my channel and scroll through just a little bit, and you should find a video talking about all things Ninjago quite easily there. It's one of the most recent ones I have actually just posted, but this is like a part 2 step up from what we talked about. With that, as we're not talking about the concept itself, but we're more so talking about the community reception of this Ninjago stuff, and more how things have been interpreted, because, sure, now we kind of have confirmation that Ninjago as a realm could return theoretically, but at the same time, I would say that the community has kind of stepped things, well, they've overstepped, I suppose is the best way of putting things. They have overstepped entirely. They have just gone across the boundary that was kind of indirectly set beforehand, and things have gone just a tad too far, in my opinion. Because again, just to reiterate here really briefly, we have confirmation, I suppose, that Ninjago could theoretically return. We're not 100% sure on if it will return. I mean, it's really not wrong to assume that Ninjago will be making some form of comeback, just considering the nature of the tweet. Again, for more on all of this, check out kind of like the part 1 to today's video that was again posted quite recently. But yeah, it's kind of fair to assume that Ninjago will be making some form of return, and maybe it will even be showing up on the future trailer. Again, all just coming from what the writer Doc Wyatt said on Twitter. But this is where things get a little bit interesting, because I would say that the community has gone a step far, and people have essentially just been theorizing that, well, not even just theorizing, they've been saying that, you know, this is confirmation of not only Ninjago returning, but also the Jin themselves as a species returning. And I just don't agree with this personally. I don't think that this is in any way some form of, like, confirmation that people like Nadakan and maybe other different Jin that were survivors, you know, this isn't like a confirmation of them surviving, because there's really nothing to actually assume with. So it's one of those situations where the community is, in my opinion, almost spreading lies about, you know, well, they're spreading lies, but it's about what other people have said. So they're literally just kind of like lying to themselves, if that makes any sense. I know, it's kind of crazy. It's a really insane scenario, but it's almost like fake rumors are spreading, and rumors only lead to disappointment, which is exactly what could happen in this case. Because sure, while there's no denying that, you know, Jin could theoretically return, there is also no confirming that Jin, like, will 100% be returning at this current point in time. It's just unfair to say that yet. Sure, Ninjago as a realm could make a return, but as for the actual inhabitants, the Jin themselves, could they return? Again, yeah, maybe we could see a survivor or two, but there is absolutely no confirmation that they will be, and telling each other that Jin absolutely will 100% be returning is kind of just untruthful and is setting everybody else up for complete disappointment. So, with all of this being said, this is basically everything I wanted to talk about in today's video. Quite a lot of rumours and fake lies are being spread, and a lot of people are falling for it and are now running with this whole narrative that the Jin themselves, as in the characters, will be making some form of comeback, which again is just simply untrue, and is unfaithful to what we already know, which is just that Ninjago itself, as a realm, has a high chance of returning. But with all of this being said, guys, that is going to cover it for today's video here. Hopefully you guys did all enjoy this one. For any more you know, thoughts that you guys may have, feel free to drop all of that good stuff down below in the comment section. I would love to hear your own thoughts regarding all of this. As always, though, if you did enjoy today's video here, please do leave a like on it, subscribe to the Overlord X YouTube channel for more, and why not go ahead and hit the notification bell so that you behind the screen there, yes, you there, I'm looking right at you, can keep up to date on absolutely all things Ninjago here on the channel. And, well, with all of this being said, guys, I will catch you all very soon for a new video. See you all very soon. Goodbye.